What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Truck News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. I got an email here that said that he is a law enforcement in Texas, and he wanted me to share this to the rest of all the truck drivers and everyone else out there in America, because times are hard. But if someone in border states approaches you, just might as well pretend you don't speak English, because you do not want to go down this road. Just recently, a truck driver was offered a lot of money, and usually they're telling you, "Oh, we'll give you $10,000 per person." So you're looking at the math, and you're like, "Wait a minute, 36 people. I'm gonna have a early retirement." But definitely that is not the case, because you will get caught and you will lose your CDL. And here's a police dash cam showing a piece of this. And I mean, people are sitting in the bunk in the side where you are putting your triangles. I mean, it's crazy. Mutha Truckers, I know things aren't great right now, but don't take this fake money. It's just not worth it. That's the PSA for today. Now, for our interview, we had a really great interview at Mid-America Truck Show. We had Big Tay Trucking, LLC, and just talking about how insurance plays a big game in trucking. And I want to talk about this and show you guys the full video podcast that we did live with Jessica as well, his insurance agent. And she said something really cool, actually. What she stated was, she said, "Look, having the cheapest insurance sometimes isn't the right insurance. You need to just get the stuff that you need to be covered." And I thought that was really smart. So, hey, here's our Mutha Trucker News podcast, a full video on that as well. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? We're hanging out here live at MAF 2024, man. We got some really cool people. I got to spend some time with them, and it's been amazing. And so, I just want to definitely show these people some love. So, please introduce yourself. Let's go from far right to the middle, right?
Far right. My name is Jessica. I'm with United Commercial Insurance. I specialize in commercial trucking, and I'll pass it off to one of my favorite insureds. I know I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but I got my favorite here. It's Big Tay Trucking.
Yeah, I'm the favorite. My name is Nite. I'm with Big Tay Trucking. We're actually out here with Big Tay Trucking and Truck Trailer Pros. We brought some different type of variations of chassis, low boys, container chassis, and everything of the sort. Having a great time, honestly.
No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show. Let's talk a little trucking, and let's talk a little bit about insurance and why that's important, because I know, I'm not trying shots fired, but a lot of people go out of business.
Can't do one. Yeah, can't do one without the other,
yeah,
right?
You can't, right? So, tell me a little bit about that. How's your journey been? I know 2024 has been kind of crap for a lot of people. Rates are down, feels up. Can you talk about that a little bit, brother?
Well, at the end of the day, I believe that you have to find your niche.
Yeah.
And we're always struggling to try to figure out what we're doing and how we're doing it. With our insurance being, on our second or almost third year, we're doing a little bit better for insurance. I mean, it's one of our biggest costs every month throughout the year. But we're doing okay. I'm still trying to find that special niche to where I can stay in it and don't have to kind of forget about it. I want to someone put it on the outline. We've been doing, at the end of the day, we were doing somewhat what we can when we can. We're always searching for that new thing. With UCI, they definitely put me in a good genre with an insurance with Great West Casualty. Shout out to them, because at the end of the day, hey, I just had a breakdown maybe about 2 months ago, and they were able to cover that because it was already a part of my insurance. So that helped out a lot. That was a cost that I didn't have to worry about. So, but doing the trailers and doing the power only thing, and then also the drive van thing, we're doing what we can.
No, I hear you, bro. No, I hear that. So let's talk about that a little bit because, a lot of times people have things happen to them and then they find out it's not covered in their insurance policy. You just told me a situation where luckily it was. Can you talk a little bit about that for the new carriers out there and what they need to look for? Because sometimes maybe the cheapest isn't the best, right?
You get what you pay for. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You don't always want to go with the cheapest route. However, that is one of the major focuses for every company that I have, that I insure, that I come across is, just find me the cheapest rate. Well, I'm going to give you your options. I'm going to give you what you asked for. I'm going to give you the cheapest rate, but I'm also going to tell you, hey, I come from a family of truckers. I want to protect your business.
Yeah.
And just like Tay said, he didn't even know he had the coverage. He called me. He was talking to me, telling me about a breakdown. I was like, well, why did you call Great West? Because we've got you covered. And that's really, I think, trusting in the person that you're putting your, like his business is in my hands. He trusts me to make sure that he's covered for all those things every which way. And that's where finding the right agent that can pair you with the best fit for your business is what I love to do. They're all family to me. All you guys are all family to me. I grew up with truckers. My dad was a semi-truck driver. I just want to make sure to try to give back really to truckers, because truly there's not enough people doing that.
Oh no, I hear that. No, that's real right there. Let me hear some horror stories. I need a good thumbnail.
Okay, so some horror stories.
What's a crazy situation where things weren't covered because certain insurance companies might not be doing things right, or maybe something to look out for? So us small carriers can win out here.
Yeah, so let's talk about flatbed haulers. You guys always want to ask, is there water damage coverage? Because we've got some insurers out there that do not cover it.
Yeah.
And ultimately, if you're just asking for the cheapest, you're going to get what you pay for. You don't want the cheapest, you want the coverage. Also, just because it's the cheapest doesn't mean you're not covered.
Whoa.
I do pick favorites, okay? I've got a favorite insurer. I try to take everybody to Great West Casualty Company. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to say that, but I'm going to tell y'all. They truly have, that's what their specialty lines agent, insurer. I'm a specialty lines agent. All I do is trucking. That lets me focus and know all the ins and outs. That's really important, because I couldn't tell you much about personal auto except for I have it.
I know what you mean.
I'm licensed, I can sell it, but I that's not what I specialize in. I want to make sure everybody's got that coverage. Let's talk about some reefer. How many times is that reefer broke down?
Yeah.
And that load spoiled, and there's insurers out there that do not cover that.
Ooh.
And so
you got to ask about that.
Gotcha. Let's see, some hazmat. You got to make sure that you're covered. You got to make sure that your agent knows your hazmat coverage is and what you need. Where else we want to touch on? Dry van. Oh, the difference between trailer interchange and non-owned trailer coverage.
Tell them.
Biggest part about trailer interchange, guys, is they're telling you need trailer interchange. Depending on who you're insured with, that trailer interchange may not have any coverage if you do not have a written contract.
Ooh, this is what we need, because people, they're going to jump in and then they're going to hear the cheapest and they're going to go for it before you do, right? So
when I see that umbrella coverage,
I
get scared of it, man. I get so many calls when I'm trying to get insurance.
Yeah.
When my renewal comes up, everybody's in there. Their mama, the auntie, everyone's calling you to try to give you their insurance. But then if you're going to break my insurance down and say, oh, yeah, you can pay $600 for insurance with all these different companies over here, companies over there, companies over there. It's like, so when something really happens, who do I call?
That's right.
You call the agent. And it's my responsibility, I feel like. And I take it on a personal level, because I do have my family out there. I have my family insured with Great West Casualty Company. They protect their guys. They've got, something happens to you on the road. It's not always expected. It's usually unexpected.
That's right. Sure.
So it's not a cost that you necessarily have in your pocket, especially with the market right now. Let's talk, we can talk about how fuel's up and rates are down and insurance is your biggest cost. And it's true.
Yeah.
And you got to have it to run. And you got to have that trust in the agent that you're working with. Not all agents have the same markets. That's a big thing that, I think a lot of people don't necessarily know is, well, I've been with my agent for 5 or 6 years. Okay, but I have this quote for you. And it's good. And my family's in trucking, and this is where I insure them. It's your choice. I'm not pushy. I just want people to make whatever they're comfortable with, because truly at the end of the day, I just want you to have your assets covered. You know, I want you to have your business protected because that's your livelihood.
That's real.
Your kids miss, you miss your kids' baseball games, you miss your kids' football games, you miss your kids' track meets, you miss birthdays, you miss Christmases. I grew up with my dad missing from that. Sorry, it does. It hits me pretty hard. Because you guys are out there missing that. You want to make sure somebody's got you protected. Somebody's got to be on your side.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. So, my brother, send us off, man. What would you like all the truck drivers to know?
Well, I just want to know, hey, man, at the end of the day, keep focused, stay on the grind. We all have to do our job and stop taking cheap freight. I mean, just stop it, because at the end of the day, we're fighting each other. And the more and more these brokers and these mega companies are putting this cheap freight out there, if you take it, then they're going to think that's the norm, and that's what that lane ran off of for month and month and month after. I mean, it's getting sad, but you have to stop taking that cheap freight.
That's what's up. No, I hear that, brother. So, at the end, I got to show you love. You want to shout out anything? Let them know.
Well, at the end of the day, we're Big Take Trucking, keeping your needs essential. I actually trademarked that in transportation. So if you win, I will win. Eventually, also Truck Trailer Pros. I wanted to shout out to them. They're over there at the booth on the South Wing.
Yeah.
So if you're here, come see us.
Also, your VIP for who?
Oh, my VIP.
United Commercial Insurance.
Don't forget this.
My name's Jessica. I'm his agent. I come from a family of truckers. We got a lot of great people here in my office. We'd love to help you. We're located in Boise, Idaho. I mean, I live in Texas. My coworker lives in North Carolina. We write 45 of the lower 48 states. So we've got you, and we care about your business first.
I love that. Well, I appreciate you guys, and have a great show.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We're good.